he has announced a 5G lab for Guwahati University, which will start from today itself. He has also announced that Government of India is going to set up a hyperscalar data center with 1 million square feet of space. So all these are new things, and all these are path-breaking as far as state of Assam is concerned. Till the last year or few years back, our youth used to go to Bangalore to work in that data center, to work in AI, to work in various 5G ecosystem. But with Tata's semiconductor, the entire game has changed. And now, as Mr. Scindia has said few moments ahead, that now the entire epic center will come to Guwahati itself. I am sure some of you have also heard in the morning with due attention the statement and the speech of Sri Natarajan Chandrasekaran from Tata Groups. He has announced that he is going to set up another similar installation, similar to the Tata Semiconductor, in the years to come with equal nature of investment, that is 30,000 crores. He has indicated to me that the next expansion of Tata in Assam, in Jagirod, will be, if the first one is semiconductor, the second big project will be on mobile manufacturing. That is what he has indicated. When he was leaving this hall, I have asked whether it will be a second semiconductor or what it is. He said that, Chief Minister, I have in mind to bring the next mobile manufacturing industry to Assam itself. So that is the kind of development, that is the kind of ecosystem we are going to build around the state of Assam for the people of Assam. So this is what I call the new Assam will be. I am immensely grateful to Sri Scindia ji for spearheading the development for entire Northeast by virtue of Minister Dona, and more specifically his commitment for developing communication structure network for the people of India. I must appreciate, I must record my deep sense of gratitude that after many, many years under the leadership of Sri Jyotiraditya Scindia, this time BSNL has recorded profit in this quarter. So that is another landmark which has been achieved under the leadership of Sri Scindia ji. And I must also record my sincere gratitude to CMD BSNL, Sri Robert J. Ravi, who is with us today. I have two or three things to highlight here. As we all know, that USOF is a very big initiative for Government of Assam. We have enhanced connectivity in 530 villages taking advantage of USOF initiative. In the remote and undeserved district of Karbi Anglong and Dima Hasao, already 222 telecom sites has been installed. These help in bringing reliable network coverage to 303 villages and uplifting local communities to improve access to communication. However, I'd like to add one critical point before Honorable Minister Sri Jyotiraditya Scindia ji. In Assam, along with revenue village, we have a concept of forest village, because whoever tribal community who has been there prior to 2005, this is similar to the story of Madhya Pradesh, they are eligible to be settled or eligible to reside within the forest village. However, so far, Government of India has not expanded the telecommunication network to the forest village. In Assam, we have 4,000 odd forest villages who are today deprived from the communication network. If Government of India, by virtue of a law in Parliament, if they have got the status to stay there, I think they must not be deprived from the basic facilities of life. So I will request Sri Scindia ji to look at how quickly we can provide telecommunication networks to our forest village. I am sure that this required a discussion with the Forest Ministry, but I am sure this is the problem which is being faced by entire Northeast region, by in virtue of Minister for Donor as well as Communication. I am sure that India will take note of this issue and try to resolve it for us. Also, I'd like to flag one more issue before Honorable Minister. As we know, today there is lot of announcement on AI data center. I think some more proposals will come tomorrow and we'll sign memorandum of understanding to that effect. There is a possibility because now BPOs are coming to tier 2 cities. From tier 1 cities, it is gradually moving to tier 2 cities because of the cost factor. Guwahati, Dibrugarh, Jorhat is going to be immensely benefited in next 2 to 3 years for the